Hello, crafty friends. Welcome to my craft room. I'm Yvonne with Jour, On My Mind, Journaling, and more. And today I am still working in my October signature. I've got a lot done, and I've been kind of skipping around to try to get things finished as I have ideas. Oh, there's that box there. But it may not look like I have a lot done, but I think I do. When I look and flip back through it, I started, I forget what day I started. Well, I think this is the first page I journaled in the October signature, and it was well past this date. And then I still have to finish this. This is going to be a journaling prompt. I have to put you on pause. My dog is outside and someone is shooting and he is terrified of guns. Hang on, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, he will start shaking and he'll end up, I'll have to give him, well, it's not medicine. He has a blanket and it's weighted. He is terrified. Both of my dogs have a story, and he was lost in a storm, and I think some people like kicked at him to get him to go away, and I think someone actually shot at him because he is so terrified when it comes to, he can hear a gun far away, and it's that time of year, hunting season right now, right? But I don't want to let him get that terrified, especially we're starting the weekend. So anyway, I wanted to start on this. This is actually the 3rd of October, but I have more than that done. Today is actually the 24th of October. So I want to work on this 3rd page, and I want to get a little bit creative. So I think I'm going to try to pull it out here. Now remember, these signatures are not put together. They're just held together by this elastic. So I'm going to pull it out so that I can play a little bit. Just set that aside. Now, I'm wondering, honestly, if I shouldn't work on the whole page. So my idea here is I have a prompt, abstract, that I want to work on. And on the 3rd, there really wasn't that much going on. I'm a doodler. Hang tight, puppy is getting something I don't want her to have. Okay, I'm back. The joys of having a young pup, right? So there's not that much going on the 3rd. I want to do some hidden journaling, but I was playing around with some things to try to figure out what to do with this page. It's really pretty dull. It's some paper I think I used onion skins, and it didn't come out good. And then I did some jelly printing over the top of it. So needless to say, the backside of the jelly printing does not really look that great. It's kind of a really drab grayish color. So the prompt, abstract, I struggle with. I think I had something similar to this last month, and it's just not my style or something. I don't know. So I'm going to muddle through it, but remember my disclosure. I am not an artist. I just do what I enjoy, what I think looks good. And that's what it's about. It's not to be perfect, right? Thought I just got a text. Yeah, I did. And I'm curious, but I'm gonna wait. Okay. So abstract, although it's only supposed to be on this page, I may do some background on the whole part of it. And I think I might use these Tim Holtz Distress crayons. I bought them, haven't used them. I think I've used them once, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with them. So I'm just gonna try again. Yeah, this is not really gonna work. I thought I could do sort of a rubbing, but I've already got stuff glued down on this side. Well, I'm gonna try it anyway. So this is just a game board. We popped out the pieces to a game, and I kept the part you should have discarded. So I'm gonna work on this side of this paper and see. This is not a distress crayon. This is a regular crayon, and that's really cool. So I don't know that I'll get the same effect on this side, but I might get some. Let's see, that pocket starts right about there, ends right about there. Oh, and I just moved the paper. Huh, okay, it's gonna work. So that just makes a huge difference all by itself. I don't know if this makes it abstract, but I'm gonna say it made it something. Now, what I wanted to do, I have these clear acetate things. I want to say these might be Tim Holtz too, but they were out of the package. I have several, and I want to use this for abstract. Why? I don't know. To me, it says it's abstract, but I don't know. All right, so the crayons, I don't really know what to do with them. So maybe let me just work like this. And now I think you're supposed to be able to smudge them, but you have to smudge them right away. I think they dry. I think. Okay, so that's green. And orange, or, well, this is called Rusty Hinge, okay? How about here and here? And let's do it the opposite direction. Here and here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's go one more. Keep it at odd numbers. Green, orange. I only have this one set of these. And let's use this purple. How about here? Here. 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 I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I want to do this one more time to keep it odd numbers. Okay. Well, let's just see. How does that look behind there? Does it need something else? I really don't want to. No, you know what? I'm going to leave that like that. But I am going to continue this pattern on this side. So this will be more towards Halloween. Actually, it's the 28th. So let's start with this orangey or rusty hinge. 1, 2, 3. Oh, why not? I'm just going to keep going. And here. All right. And, okay, I'm going to try this. What's this color? Fossilized amber. Okay. Let's do like this. Ooh, I like those two together. Let's do this one. Yes, I do. This one. Here. That'll be a nice surprise when I get to that page. Let's do some up here. Here. I better go that way now. What do you think? And remember, they're not going to be side by side. So I think I'm going to leave this side like that and work on this. I have these. These are from some business cards. I actually picked up 2 of them, but I thought I could put them together and maybe, I don't know what I'm doing here, but let's see. It actually looks really good against that strange backdrop. Where do I fold? Right there. Okay. And I need the date tile. And now, where's my note from this day? There's not much, but I wanted some hidden journaling. So I have this is some ledger paper I got in some pack from somewhere. Don't even know from where. I like the holes. Let me get my ruler and see about, I'm just gonna rip it. I want it to be roughly about the same size. And we'll put a border on it. Let's see. How about right here? Okay. That's interesting. It leaves some frayed edges. Okay. And now where would my hidden journaling be? There's some stuff on this day. It's not going to be hidden because this is acetate see-through. I'm playing around. You know what I'm going to do, though? I do like this against there. to, I keep forgetting that I have this, what is it, maybe, is it called glue tape? Yes, glue tape. I keep forgetting that I have it. So I'm going to use this to attach that piece of acetate right there. Okay. And there we go. And I wanted it kind of pretty much centered at the top. I thought about this glue tape when I made that like shaker layered tag. I was like, you doofus, you could have used this tape. All right, so now I think I'm gonna tape it down. I could put something in here. Wait a minute. Do I want that behind there? Make it stick out some. I have no idea, but I'm gonna do it. So let me glue this one down. Where's my glue? I hope for the month of, let's see, my goodness, October is almost over. I need to be pulling prompts for November. And what I started to say is I truly hope that November's prompts are much better than these. I mean, the prompts are fine, I shouldn't say. It's just I don't do well with abstract. I don't really know. It's not my style, I guess. So I'm sure if it was, this could be a lot better. But in any case, it's kind of what I think abstract might be. Okay. And I'm just grabbing a piece of glue paper. I'm going to get my prompt. All right. Lift this back up. Okay. And now I can get that glue tape, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it. I thought that the ruler would hold down the paper and I could tape it down. So I'm just going to have to maneuver it like this. It's okay. And that should do it. And now, there we go. I guess I don't have it out yet. I've got my bone folder. Kind of get that down. Now, if I wanted to, I could slide something in here. But well, now I was going to put that date tile on that. But I want something to indicate that I need to lift this up. And, or I could just glue it down and find some sort of paper to go inside. Does that fit? If I trim it down, it will. I'm going to go to my paper trimmer. Trim off just a little edge. That was a gift from a coworker. What a great gift. Why is that not going in? Ah, I could do that. Kind of covers up the whole abstract, but it's okay. It's there. And the date tile. So it would be glued down. Could go to the bottom, towards the bottom. Put that. Take this out. I could do it. No, I don't want it to be in the way. Well, I mean, what does it matter if I cover up that leaf? It's still poking out a little bit. Yeah, okay, so I need to glue this down. Like this. I wanted it to poke out a little. There we go. And now I can just glue down this whole thing. Yep. Why not? There we go. And okay. Like that. Now, why didn't I think to make that whole thing a pocket? I'm going to let this dry because I covered up this part, but if I only glue down those 3 sides, I could tuck this in this way, like this. And so I'm going to trim this about right here. That should be good for my, whoa, hold on. I'm thinking I have more space than I actually do. See, my fold is way over there. Hold on. Let me get this back in the book so I can accurately judge the space. All right. Go towards the back. Bring that back out. There we go. Let me just double check back here. Okay, that's cool. And I needed to have, oh, look at that. It matches so good. That was not planned. I had this on there too. And for some reason, this was on the back. Let me paper clip these things back on here for when I get there. And this was here. I must have had some sort of idea. All right, now is this dry enough yet? No. It's kind of sticky. Let's do this. Okay. I'm just trying to get rid of some of the stickiness. There. I think that's going to be good. Now, this needs to go in here. So I need to get this pocket. Wonder if it should be a, yeah. I'm only going to glue two sides and to have a like a tuck spot instead. So let's do this. Come back here. We'll add a little more glue. And it's okay to change your mind. I do it all the time. And I wanted this as far over as I could. And I could still tuck something in there if I wanted to. All right, and just the paper. I probably could have left that big as it was. Get that back in there. Cool. What else did I have out for it? So here's my journaling I want to journal about. Let's see about a tab of some sort. We want it to be abstract. Don't know that I have anything abstract, but I take it back. I have all these papers. Wondering. This paper too. This one. So let me get that out. This back. I have these really big paper clips. I've had them for a while and I've used to use them to make journals, but I had problems with this part of it getting caught on my pages as I was trying to keep them together to sew in the signatures. So I haven't used them in a long time. Now, I want to have a tab at the top. And I think what I'm going to go and get, I apologize, you're probably going to hear me walking, and you're going to hear that I've stepped away from my camera. For some reason, even though this is wireless, it makes me sound hollow or something. So I went to get a punch. This is a whale tail punch. And so I'm going to make a whale tail punch for this. So I just want a little bit, a sliver of this paper. Go into my paper cutter again. Hopefully that's enough. Because I have to fold it over to make that whale tail. Yep. That in there. There we go. So now I will cut this and save that strip for something else. And we have this. Let me get it glued down. And I'm going to call it done. So I'm going to end this video here. The last video I did was pretty long, so I'm trying to keep them shorter so that they're easier to watch. Doesn't always work out, especially when I'm still working through my journal, trying to get things caught up. There's just a lot I want to get done, and I have, let's face it, limited time. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Cute. Yep. All right, so I really wanted to get that prompt done. I have, let me really quickly, so here's magazine media. That's the front and the back cover. That's one. Magazine media. Here's the tag I made. Layered tag we've done. Where is that? Here it is. This is the layered tag. Right here and here. With this, I tried to make a little shaker type thing. If I had to do it over again, I'd use that glue tape. And we've done constellations right here. I've just made a little tag out of the cranberry wine. I've already done the journaling. So most of the pages that are completed, I've already done the journaling on. So getting there, getting there. Here is the, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th prompt. I have one more to go, which is what I'm watching. And I already have it set up in the book, so it'll be pretty easy. All right. So I hope everybody has a great rest of their day and you're doing something fun in your journal. Okay? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.